Can't wait. It's going to be a good night. Oh, hey, everybody. Welcome to Dumb Investing.
I'm Harry Ticker.
And I'm Lloyd.
And it's about to get dumb up in the air.
Oh, yeah. All right, on tonight's show, we're going back to the old style. We're doing it old school. We're going to roll some dice. We're going to random some stocks. We're going to do some deep dives. We're going to decide if we want to buy one of them or double up on something we already own. We don't know, but we got some cash because we made a sale today. So, back to the old style. This is going to be awesome. For you 17 loyal viewers, welcome back. Thank you very much. For the rest of you, sorry, you've stumbled upon the dumbest investing channel on YouTube. So it's going to be totally awesome. We're going to have a fun night. All right. So with that, drum roll, please. We're going to go roll some dice. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Random dice roller is a 6. That means we're going to go pick the 6th stock we get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs. All right.
We waste no time getting into business, do we?
No, we learned. We got some feedback, remember? All right. So the first of 3 we're going to look at tonight is packs. Let's roll again.
Talking about that guy.
No, a 5er. All right, big numbers tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. SB.
Cool.
Second stock of the night is SB. And our last stock is a 2. 1, 2. DX. All right, so how we do this is I generally go to Yahoo, and I'm going to do some homework on these stocks. And the smart guy, Mr. Picker there, is going to go to Webull, which is the platform we use for all of our trading, and he's going to do some research on there as well. So DX is Dynex Capital. That sounds good already. Ooh, a yield of 7.7%. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far.
Wow.
Yeah. Hot diggity. They are making money. That is a good... Oh, they made a lot of money in 2020. How can their revenue and earnings almost be equal? What are these guys doing? Wow. Whatever they're doing, we need to figure it out. Holy cow.
Okay, Dynex Capital, that's what we're looking at?
Yeah.
I'm just catching up to you here. You are moving like crazy tonight.
I'm excited, dude. Okay, so we have an ex-dividend date of tomorrow.
No way.
Yeah, ex-dividend date is the 18th, so if we buy it tomorrow morning, we actually can get in on that next dividend, which is paying 7.7% right now, which is awesome.
Oh,
that's
boy.
A pretty exciting thing.
Okay. So let's go back to what do they do?
I don't know what they do yet, but their stock has almost rebounded from last year. It doesn't follow the trend of the others that are overinflated this year. So I like that.
Dynex Capital is an internally managed mortgage real estate investment trust, which invests in residential, commercial mortgage securities on a leveraged basis. The company's objective is to provide attractive risk-adjacent returns to its shareholders over the long term that is reflective of a leveraged fixed income portfolio with a focus on capital preservation. I mean, those are all pretty awesome keywords. Sounds like a whole lot of marketing hubbub.
Well, they're paying 8% though.
Yeah, that's great.
I mean, so this gets like 9 dumbs in my book. All right, should we move on to our next? SB?
Yes.
SB. Safe Bulkers?
Safe Bulkers.
Yeah.
The company's principal business is the acquisition, ownership, and operation of dry bulk vessels. The company's vessels operates across the world carrying dry bulk cargo for the consumers of marine dry bulk transportation. The company is an international provider of marine dry bulk transportation service, transportation bulk cargo, particularly coal, grain, and iron ore, along shipping routes across the world. As of February 17, 2017, the company's fleet included 38 vessels, of which 14 are Panamax class vessels, 9 are blah, blah, blah. So they're a shipping company.
So on a shipping company, I think there's probably some recovery, but man, does it look like it's already built in.
Yeah, supply bottlenecks, and yes, I agree.
I mean, look at that.
Totally.
That stock has gone up 4x from its low. I think it's probably near its peak, if not already there. That's my gut. Is there's
Yeah, it
not
doesn't really turn my crank too much
no
about getting into shipping stuff across the
a year
supply
ago?
seas and getting stuck in the Suez Canal.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, should we try DX? See what? Oh, we know we did that. PAX, PAX. All right, let's see.
Ooh, Pax.
Katrina Investments.
Pax is new. Private marketing investment firm. The company is focused on investing in Latin America. It invests in private equity funds, infrastructure development, co-investment funds, yada 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 yada.
Very new. They've only been around for 7 months, 6 months. They're paying dividends already, but very, very new.
I don't think there's any question here. So the only question that we have is, do we feel that DX is a better investment in the longer run than Lazy Boy?
Oh. Oh. Let's see. Let's go back and review some. Do you have the ticker for Lazy Boy? I can't find it.
I think it's LZB.
There you go. Oh, Lazy Boy. I spelled it wrong. Good night. Well, they did not bounce back today, which was one of the fears that we had, right? Is that they had that huge drop and then they were going to bounce.
Yep.
Whoa, man.
It's juicy, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's juicy. But here's the thing.
I don't know. When you look at
We
it,
can make
on the
8% tomorrow, guaranteed.
I know.
How do we not do that?
I'm with you. I
When
say
the
we
random
go.
dice say we must buy. We must buy.
I'm with you. Let's go 100% in on DX. Take all our attendees.
Yep.
I love it. Oh, that's exciting stuff.
So earnings comes out August. Oh, that's Lazy Boy.
Yeah. Maybe Lazy Boy, maybe we'll get some money later, but I'm cool. Oh, check us out. Super mirror. Oh, that was fun, man. That's old school right there. That takes me back. All right, so on to our portfolio. What happened today? So I don't know what happened in the market today. All I can tell you is for the personal accounts, it was absolutely brutal. I didn't.
Oh yeah.
I didn't listen to any radio. I didn't do anything. I hung out with the wife. I did a bunch of yard work. She actually drugged me out shopping for the first time in I don't know how many years.
Well, I thought you were going to say she drugged you. It's like, wow.
No,
Mrs. Picker's getting.
We're not at that point just yet. If this pool doesn't get done by the 4th of July, I don't know. Maybe man missing.
We'll keep an eye out for you.
Oh, man. More red than green.
Yeah. So it's interesting what's happening in the markets now. Today is the first day where I don't even know if I want to say it.
Well, I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of rebalancing that happens. People are taking.
It feels like today may be the first day of the rotation back to tech.
Okay.
And I say that with fingers crossed.
No, I think you're right, because things that would be associated with inflation, silver, gold, all crashed today.
All commodities crashed today,
Yeah.
So it could be the very beginning of the tech rotation. Now, unfortunately for the DI portfolio, it's not that heavy in tech. No. And, especially something like an industrials bull,
crushed.
Opposite of tech right here. Banks got crushed. Opposite of tech, right?
Yeah.
Gates Industrial opposite of tech. All of these are opposite of tech. I have no clue what KNGS is anymore, what they do, but they weren't up big either. My personal account was up. Probably.
Good for you.
Yeah, it was up quite a bit today. It was good.
I haven't done my math yet. I usually throw my stuff in my spreadsheet, but my big account, my Robinhood account, was down 4%.
That's interesting.
Well,
I think you and I have a lot of the same holdings in those accounts.
But we do. So like Tesla was up good.
Yeah.
The tech ones were up good, but like my silver gold, and I have a silver whatever calls. Yeah, so those got hit pretty hard today. My silver calls account got hit for like 6%.
Oh, okay.
And it's transitory. drink, right?
It was transitory. Now we're just going back into reality where things are going to go into high growth potentially. And wait, we have a comment here. Tell us what you sold. Oh yeah. Okay, you're supposed to follow us on Twitter to be able to see all that stuff. We sold LEU, which is Centrus Energy.
Yep.
We were up. What did we close out at? 17.15%, I think, ROI?
17.7%. So if you, down below in the comments, as well, not in this video, but it will be in about 10 minutes after we close. If you go to yesterday's, there's a link to the spreadsheet, and the spreadsheet has all of our trades in there. So you guys can see we've got like a 12, and a 17 so far on the stuff that we've locked in profits on. So it's like, woohoo, right on.
Yeah.
And we did discuss that in yesterday's video. We talked about what we were going to sell, and I got into it this morning when the market opened, and I sold about 10 minutes in. And
you hit it almost right at the very high I was looking at.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you just about nailed it. And then Centrus was up this morning when you sold it, and then it came crashing down and was actually down about 2.5% or something today.
Oh, good for dumb investing. Look at us.
You nailed it. That never happens. Maybe it's a rotation for profit for dumb investing.
Yeah, dude, we knew it was going to happen, right?
So
slowly.
So banks were down. Bank of America got crushed today. And then on the other side, we've got the inverse select growth account. So that's kind of funny. So
yeah,
the growth, this is tied into, growth obviously, but more of the recovery sectors kind of thing, right? But it's an inverse of those. So if they go down, this stock goes up. Yeah. So it's pretty interesting. Wow. This IVSG has not been on our radar at all, right? Ever.
Yeah. So what's strange is the ones that have been moving a lot, BurgerFi and Socket, are right there in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Those guys have been on the extremes. The minute we start telling people to day trade them, what happens? They just shut down.
Quit watching the show, Burger and Socket.
Oh man!
Overall, we did have a red day.
Yeah, wow, that's a big red day too.
Yeah, well, this is over the last 5 days, but yeah, what's that? $14 up there.
Were the markets?
What did the markets do?
Yeah, what were the markets today?
Yeah, down a little bit. Dow was down.
Nasdaq. So tech is up. Yeah. Oh, look at the banking sector, dude.
They got crushed.
Almost every one of them red.
So yeah, banking got crushed. Oil and gas got crushed.
Yeah, I felt that.
Commodities got crushed. It's going to happen, and it's going to move over into this software and IT services. So for all of you Tesla holders.
Yeah, Tesla was up today. That was nice.
Greener pastures ahead. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. What do we know? We're just dumb investing. What else do we want to show? I'm concerned a bit now that we didn't sell Gates Industrial.
That was high conviction. You told me not to.
Yeah, but my high conviction is transitory.
Is it? It's all good. We will see how things shake out. We've been thinking that in the fall things were going to come up, so I'm not stressed at all. The sales we've made have been good sales, and if it's a little bit slower, we'll keep playing her by ear. So we will go all in on that DX tomorrow. We're going to pick up that dividend. That'll be sweet. And we'll see what shakes out in the next week or two.
Perfect.
So yeah. So this is going to be a fun time to watch this market in the next 30 days or so. How do people prepare for the beginning talks of talking about tapering, which Jay Powell says might be coming?
So you know what's funny is that they have been calling for this. I don't even know if they call it something if it's a stocks, but you ever heard of Juneteenth?
Oh yeah, that's a big thing down here in Texas.
Okay. I don't know what it is, but apparently that is the signal where you can call them the talking heads, Bloomberg's, the YouTube guys that do financial stuff. They figured Juneteenth was going to be the day where everything rotated. It's going to be
really?
Yeah.
So Juneteenth is June 19th.
Okay. So basically that's this weekend. So tomorrow is the Juneteenth of the stock market.
Huh.
Yeah. Interesting. So they might have missed it by a day or two, but I mean, really, that's pretty crazy because they've been talking about this for months. That this is when we were going to kind of hit bottom and the rotation was going to start happening.
Cool.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of neat.
We'll see how it rotates out, and we'll develop new plans if we need to. And I do think Lazy Boy is going to come back. I do think commodity raw goods are going to come down some. Yeah, I think as soon as stuff gets back to normal, as soon as we start unloading ships, maybe we start building some more stuff stateside instead of shipping everything over the damn ocean and stuff like that. Maybe we've learned our lesson.
Maybe, but that is going to put inflationary measures in place, right?
Yeah.
Pressure, yeah. So it's going to be interesting. You talk about inflation being transitory. We saw Jay Powell and all of the rest of the Fed basically said in 2023, they're expecting basically to be right at that 2% mark for inflation.
Yeah.
Basically all of them. We're between 1.8 and 2.1% or something. 2022, they were 2.2 to or 2.0 to 2.4 or something like that. Like they were pretty close, but they're expecting only inflation to be temporary.
Well, and the funny thing is they've been pushing this for 12 years and they haven't got their 2%.
It's crazy, isn't it?
It is nuts.
Capitalism, damn it.
Yeah.
Always
find
cheaper ways to do things.
What a crazy fun time to be playing in the market.
Totally.
Cool beans. All right. So is that it for the daily show? We're going to go buy tomorrow. We'll update the spreadsheet. You guys will find it in the link to this show in 10 minutes. You can find it on any of the prior shows. You can go down there and see exactly what we're holding still, what we've sold, what we've bought it at, all that kind of stuff. We're full transparency. We don't want to hide anything. We want to educate as we go along through this. You guys can learn from us. Sometimes you roll the dice and you pick some crazy stuff that doesn't work. Sometimes it works out good. 17% on our money in 3 months. That's not bad.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
at some point
by a few $100,000 and that's big dollars.
Yeah, at some point we have to talk about opportunity costs of carrying our losers. Because at some point that comes in. I mean, we do that in our personal lives too. Sometimes I rotate out of a loser because you're like, hey, I'm not going to sit here and lose forever. I'm going to go make money somewhere else.
I don't sell my losers.
See, and I do. I love it. But then again, I have a down 4% day and you have an up day. So what the heck do I know?
No, I think I hate locking in losses, right? Like
I do too.
There's a reason you bought the stock and you probably bought it within the last few months. Don't let the last couple months dictate the next 5 years of holding the stock.
No, but unless they do something stupid, like I dumped my AT&T, right?
Sure.
It had a great track record, and then they changed the business model, right? They yanked the rug out from under us. So it was like, well, I was in it for a different reason. I'm not in it for all that fancy stuff. So I got out and went somewhere else.
Right. And then I bought it.
That is awesome. All right. So real estate updates. I've got an offer pending. Haven't heard back on it yet. My realtor ran the comps, and the comps are all over the place. It is so crazy. She's getting comps that are 10% lower and 10% higher. So I said, let's just hit the median and see what happens. So we'll see what happens. But it's my belief that I'll be having the same talk every single week here for the next 2 months. Now, one thing that is strange is I did get an update. Oh, man, who sent me that? I can't remember if I'm on a news group for Bloomberg or something, but there was an update that came out today when I was checking emails that said 8 million households are facing eviction/foreclosure over the next 3 months, all tied into the pandemic, don't pay your mortgage stuff that they've just been, kicking that can down the road.
Forbearance.
So, yeah, how does that affect the market? That's what I've been trying to catch in, because I'm like, hey, I think there's going to be more demand for rentals as,
right.
That.
And we've talked about that personally offline, not on the show, but the common response is they have to live somewhere.
Yeah.
So where are they going to live?
Exactly.
I mean, some of them, unfortunately, are going to end up on the street, right?
Well, let's not talk that way.
No, but that's reality.
I mean, it could be, yeah. I mean, it's sad to think of it that way, though.
I know, but there's going to be a lot of, if they're going to be kicked out of their houses, where are they going to go?
I know. I don't like thinking about stuff like
that.
Yeah,
it's not ideal, is it? Like,
no.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the government's going to do. They have to, homelessness is certainly a problem. Poverty is a problem. But you also can't give people free money forever. You can't give them a free ride forever either. So it's a tricky situation, and certainly not one that we're educated enough in to be able to discuss intelligently and provide solutions to. But yeah, but that forbearance comes at the end of September?
Something like that, yeah. Yeah, they're saying in the next 3 months. So
okay. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting what happens if all those homes hit the market. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's gonna be a weird thing. So housing's just weird.
Yeah. All right. So offer pending there. Nothing has changed in the bullfrog sanctuary. The guest bath will have to be retiled because I've got huge holes in there. And my contractor's like, hey, I'll get to you in about 6 weeks when I'm done with these other projects. So I got some holes for a while. But I got a new shower valve and stuff.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Man, that's tough. That's tough. Guess what happened here today?
Oh.
Absolutely nothing.
I thought skimmers, painters, something was supposed to happen, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Same thing's happening here as happening there. Yeah, I'll get to you when I'm done my other job.
Oh, I love it. I totally love it.
Yeah, went over to the rental tonight, did some yard work, make it all nice and pretty again.
Cool.
Got a new stove.
Oh, check you out.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Put a new oven in because the one that was in there was, it's seen better days. So we found a good deal and an upgrade of one, and it's going to make, the kitchen look a lot better with that, and work a lot better and look a lot nicer. So yeah, a little bit of extra value hopefully out of it, or a little bit easier of a sale.
Oh, one of my other updates I got was a buddy down in Florida who I used to work with. His best friend bought a house in February, paid $430 for it, has done nothing except mow the yard, clean the house, had the carpets cleaned, just sold it, $600,000.
Oh my goodness!
In 4 months.
It's crazy.
I know. Is that just out of control?
That's totally out of control.
Yeah.
What do you even do? I mean, that's what makes me want to sell this property, but we're gonna have this talk here once we get the renovations done, which I'm still going back and forth with contractors and trying to figure out. It's very hard to get contractors right now. Trying to get people to do work.
Yeah.
They're all so busy. Going back and forth with guys to do the flooring, to do the paint. Everybody's busy, so it's really hard. But once we get it all done, we're gonna think about thinking about selling it.
Let me pose a question to you, because I had this asked of me yesterday, and I didn't bring it up in yesterday's show because we ran long. I have a buddy here who says, Todd, my house is so much more than I bought it for. He bought it 3 years ago, and I think he says it's almost doubled.
Okay.
And he says, do I sell this thing now and just get into a rental for 2 years? Is the market going to collapse and I'm going to be able to buy back at less? He goes, are we at the peak? Or should I sell? How do you answer that?
I don't know.
That's what I said.
Why pay somebody else's mortgage? That's what I really struggle with.
Yeah.
So basically, you're taking the $2,000 a month and you're flushing it down the toilet when you're renting it. Or you can have your property that you own. You can pay your $2,000 a month for your upkeep and your mortgage and everything, and that just, you're not throwing money away that way. You're investing money. Like it's an investment. When you own the property, it's an investment. If you're renting it from somebody else, you're literally paying somebody else to, you're paying off their investment.
So his thought is that his house right now is worth about $500.
Okay.
He paid like $240 for it 3 years ago.
Sure.
So he's like, look, I'm going to put a whole pile of cash in the bank. I'm going to wait 2 years, so I'm going to spend $50,000 on rent. Can I buy the place back for $300 in 2 years?
Jeez, I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, that's...
He's going back to 2008. He said, if I had done that in 2008, I would be so far ahead. And I was like, dude,
sure.
I can't answer that.
Okay, here's what you do. Here's what I wish I would have done in 2008. Because completely different. If I was in this position in life now, back when in 2008 happened, I would have been buying properties in Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah.
And, they were going for 10%,
Peanuts.
20% of the value. But you can't do that if you don't have, you could do it if you have cash to do it, but
right, you have to have capital.
Right, but you can take your property that you're living in right now, you can borrow against that to buy that asset that's at 20% of what it was at the time. So investing in your own mortgage is giving you free capital to be able to invest in another property in the future. That's the way I see it. I like real estate. I think you can leverage real estate. I think you can grow your wealth with real estate, with very little capital.
Yeah.
Like what did I tell you? I think I told you guys that I basically bought the rental house with $0 of my own cash.
I know, that's crazy.
Right. So, yeah. We did because we put a $5,000 deposit down from our bank account. But we set it up with the line of credit. We could have paid ourselves back with that line of credit. So all we have to do with our line of credit is pay off the interest, right? That's our only obligation. And that's the mortgage, awesome. Obviously, right? But so that's how you can build a tremendous amount of wealth. So we get a renter in there. It basically costed us $0 in cash to get a renter in there. Like going to pay, let's say, $2,000 a month.
See, that's amazing.
Yeah.
All right.
Really like real estate.
We're at a half hour. We have wasted a lot of people's time.
How do we do that?
I know, dude.
Every time we do that, I think of the episode of Friends that's 30 minutes long, but really only 22 minutes because they've got 8 minutes of commercials. Yep. And they have a beginning, a middle, and an end on each one. Like, how did they go through all of that? Well,
that crap is all scripted. They've got writers and stuff like that. If we had any type of organization, we could do the same thing.
but we do like to chat.
We shoot from the hip, dude. That's what we do.
We go
that's
off
what makes
on a
it
lot
fun.
of tangents. Yeah, lots of...
See, time's up. All right, folks, thanks for joining us. That's been another episode of Dumb Investing.
Don't forget to hit the links, hit the Webull account. Don't forget to subscribe. Get yourself 2 free stocks on Webull up to whatever the heck Webull's giving away today.
I don't even know what Facebook is anymore, but they say they're giving away Facebook.
It doesn't matter. Just we'll just say Webull gives
away it's free. 2 stocks. It's free stocks.
2 stocks valued up to whatever the heck they feel like valuing them at today. Follow us on Twitter and at Dumb Investing, and on Instagram, Dumb_Investing. We post a lot of real estate updates there, or we will be. There's some there now, and
when there's an update,
and Mr. Picker will be putting some updates.
Dude, I tried that stupid thing, and then it was sending a text to your account, and I was just like, whatever. I don't know.
Just send them to me, and I'll post.
That's what I'll do.
It'll be fine.
Luckily, I don't have a whole lot of updates because nothing's happened in Bullfrog Sanctuary. It's just.
But we can get an update on the fence and kicking out the bullfrogs with the pythons, and then getting the plaster on and going swimming. Cannonball. We want to see the first cannonball.
Speaking of that, have you ever heard of this? Have you ever heard of a non-venomous diamondback water snake?
No, we don't have snakes up here.
Well, some guy down the street had a non-venomous diamondback water snake in his pool today. And it was all over next door. It's totally, right? I can't wait to get one in mine that can't get out.
Sounds like your chain link fence is going to have bricks behind it pretty soon.
I don't know what. It's just...
That would be the worst.
Dude.
That's what nightmares are made of.
I know.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Have a great night. Thanks for joining us. We sure appreciate you. If you have any questions or you want us to research any topics, hit us up down there. We'll do the best we can. And whatever you do, don't trade like that guy.
Don't trade like that guy. We'll see you guys in the next episode.
Monday.
You'll
see. We're going to go buy a stock tomorrow. It's going to be awesome. DX is the stock we're buying. Spreadsheet will be updated.
And what we buy it at will be on Twitter. So follow us there.
Oh, yeah.
See it.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Toodles.